And I never really looked at it until I got to a moment where it's like, when did everything change? Having standards in your life is one of the biggest forms of respect for yourself. Hello, loves, and welcome back to a new video. For those of you that are new here, my name is ArleesiaRheenay and welcome to my channel. Here you will find all types of content ranging from plus size fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and a little bit of femininity, doing it the godly way. So if those of you that you are interested in, I think you should go ahead and join the family by hitting the subscribe button down below, and be sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms so that you can keep up with me on my day-to-day. And if you are not new here and you are returning and clicked on another video of mine, but you are not yet officially a part of the Love family, what are you doing? You should totally go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and join the family, and follow me on social media as well, because let's be honest, I'm a lot more active over there and you get to keep up with me on my day-to-day. So I think you should go ahead and hit those follow buttons. Today's video is all about self-respect, working on me for me. And you guys, I felt like I should have brought this up a long time ago in this femininity journey series of videos. Like, I should have brought this up a long time ago, but honestly, this video didn't even become a thing or a video to say until something happened to me at work, and it showed me that standing 10 toes down on my standards and what I believe in and having respect for myself was very important, and it needed to be something that I bring to you guys. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into the video. We have two categories within this video, and the first category is be the example, setting the tone for yourself and for others. Now, I know some of you may say, what do you mean be the example? Like, what are you talking about? Arleesia, please elaborate. And sure, I definitely will. When I say be the example, I am referring to you showing the world what you will and will not accept. And if you are right now saying, well, how do I figure out how to be the example? I'm gonna tell you what I did to help me. I went to God. I mean, honestly, that's what I did. I went to God and I said, Lord, I want to be an example, and not just an example to others, but I want to be the example for myself. I want to know what is the proper way of treating myself. What is the proper way of loving myself? What is the proper way of loving others? Show me how you want me to treat myself. And when I prayed that prayer, honey, it was just like thing after thing after thing after thing after thing was just being revealed to me, and I'm just like, ooh, I was doing that. Ooh, I was allowing that. Ooh, I tolerate. Like, you don't realize all the things that you tolerate, all the things that you deal with, whether it be self-inflicted or outside people doing. Like, you don't realize all of the things and the trauma and the headaches that you put yourself through because you have not set the example for yourself and others. Everyone has their own perception of who they think they are, who they think you are, and that can very well get misconstrued because, one, I am who God says I am. Like, let's get that in check right now. I am who God says I am, first things first, and I am going to act accordingly. Now, just because you think that I'm a certain way, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not. So when it comes to that and living in this world, you must be sure that you set the example. I am not going to allow you to talk to me any kind of way. So in turn, I am not going to allow myself to talk to myself any kind of way. I am not going to allow you to run over top of me. So I'm not going to run over top of myself. I am not going to allow myself to disrespect myself in front of others so that you think that it's okay for you to disrespect me. Like, no, 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 no. This is something that I picked up later on in life, but treating yourself to the highest, I mean highest level of expectations is a game changer. And the reason why I, one, know that is because I started to do it. And secondly, the reason why I know we should do that is because God isn't the king for nothing. God isn't our father for nothing. Like, how dare we treat ourselves lower than or less than when God is our father and God is the king? Like, I mean, when you think about royals and you think about the king and the queen and the princess and the prince, there is a standard that they uphold and that they live by to show their status. Like, I'm going to treat myself so well that it is going to make you uncomfortable just at the thought of treating me anything beneath what I treat myself. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, what brought this to be was a situation that I had with one of the doctors I work with. Honey, you know, we just didn't agree on something, and it was okay. I mean, she was wrong, but we didn't agree on something, and in that instant and in that moment, she got nasty and thought she could speak to me any type of way, thought that I was beneath her, thought that she could snatch something from my hand. And 90%, no, I even say 98% of the time, me and this doctor, we are on really good terms. But I'll chalk it up to she was just having a bad day. But me standing on principle and me standing on my standards, baby, let me tell you something. I was able to effectively yet respectfully tell her, we're not doing that. No. We're not going to do that. We're not going to treat me that way. We're not going to talk to me that way. You will not snatch anything out of my hand. And you will not act as if I am beneath you. Title or no title, honey. We're not doing that here. So with that being said, we are moving on to category 2, which is standards. They're in childhood but gone by adulthood. Having standards in your life is one of the biggest forms of respect for yourself. I see it in my godchildren all the time, and when I look back on my life, I realize that I did it too. You know, I don't know if any of you guys ever realize, but when you're a child, you 1000% have standards and you stick to them. Like, my goddaughter will tell me in a heartbeat, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't like that. No, and she means it. I mean, wholeheartedly means it. My godson, on the other hand, sometimes he'll be like, well, but my goddaughter, oh baby, she stands 10 toes down on what she believes in. Even into the simplest things as, Arlie, I don't like bread. I'm not going to eat bread. Okay, no problem. And it made me wonder what happened to us growing up that we just somehow lost the standards and lost the thought process and the action of standing on things that we will not accept. And when that came to mind, the thing that stuck out to me the most was some of the phrases that we were brought up on, some of the phrases that we were taught to live by. For example, sharing is caring. Well, yeah, sharing is caring when you have a toy or whatever the case may be, but sharing ain't caring when I'm telling random people my business. Or you have to accept everyone. Now, while yes, you do. You should accept everyone. You should love everyone, but you don't have to accept their actions. Or just apologize and, keep on moving. Well, no. I'm not just going to apologize. I'm not going to be that person to apologize for every single thing. And it possibly may not even be my fault. Or it may not even need an apology. And just thinking back on some of the things that we were taught, I was like, wow. This kind of put us backwards a little bit, because now we have grown up to accept things. that we should not be accepting, to accept people's actions, accept the way people talk about us, accept the way people think about us, accept the way we think about ourselves. I have a funny story, and it literally makes me laugh because this was the beginning of my journey without me, or with me not even knowing that it was the beginning of my journey. So back in my heyday when I was dating, I ran into a gentleman and he wanted to talk to me. So I'm like, okay. As we started talking, started to get to know each other, he obviously started to see how I treated myself. He obviously started to see how I would dress, how I would act, the things that I would purchase myself, just my lifestyle altogether. And he straight up came to me and was like, you know, you are a very nice young lady. It would be such an amazing opportunity to have you in my life, but you're too good for me. And I was just like, what? Like at that point in my life, I'm like, what do you mean I'm too good for you? I'm literally just me. Like, I'm just treating myself the way I've been treated my whole life. What do you mean? Like, I'm too good for you? But I mean, I didn't say that to him. I just was like, okay, whatever, fine. But it didn't really resonate with me, and I didn't really understand until obviously I went home and I thought about it. And first I was like, one, thank God, like he told me and I didn't waste my time. But two, it showed me that the standard and the way that I treated myself and how high I kept myself showed him that unfortunately at that moment in time, he was not able to handle me, and in his words, afford me and be able to provide and do the things that I do for myself already. And I can really appreciate that because he did not waste my time. But you guys, that is the video. It was just two quick little categories that I wanted to share with you guys and that I felt the girlies needed in their life. Please, 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 please let me know what you guys think about these two categories down below. Let me know some of your standards that you have been standing on and meaning business with. Also, please let me know some of the tools, tips, and tricks that you use to be an example in your own life. Let's go ahead and have the conversation down below, or you guys can hit me up in my inbox like some of you already do, and we can chat it up there. I hope you all really enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it, and again, if you are not yet subscribed, go ahead, join the love family and hit the subscribe button down below. And yeah, I will see you loves in the next video. Bye.